Hello and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here and welcome back to a brand new episode of The Ridge in SpinTires MudRunner. Now, today we are going to be continuing our logging adventure by setting off for more logging areas. I know I'm awkwardly touching my mic right now, but it's facing too far downwards. So, and it may not, that may not come over in the recording that it was, but it just bothers me. So, anyways, we're going to pick up right where we left off, and we have this lumber mill to finish and this lumber mill to finish. And the next scavenge point, we have 4 short logs over here. We also have 3 medium logs over here, which is enough to progress. So, and that's right down the road. So what we're going to do is we're going to set off in this rig, and we're going to go back and grab those, put them on the trailer, and we'll be good to go. We're probably going to do it similarly to what we did last time. We're going to disconnect the trailer, put it in a spot that's easy to get to, and then go back again, and hook up to it after we've kind of messed with it a little bit. So after we've loaded everything up, really. So once we get turned around, which is a task for this truck, just because of the fact that it the steering is so slow, so incredibly slow, it takes it a while to turn around, as you guys know. I mean, look at that steering speed. It is ridiculously slow. So we're gonna throw it in high and then throw it back into automatic mode because I think we can get up some good speed coming down this hill. Come on, build some speed. There, now we're in second. Come on, pull into third. There we go. And we'll get this little left-hand corner right here. You just got to pre-steer. That's the biggest thing. You just got to remember to pre-steer for everything. So we can just kind of cruise along in third at this point. Not really any need to be concerned with anything else. Like I said, the area we're going to is right down the road. So we're really not, I'm not concerned about getting stuck or anything. The only thing we got to think about, or at least make sure we think about, is that once this one's done, then that first lumber mill will be completely finished. So after that, we'll be able to move on to the next lumber mill, which is going to be really cool. To be the fact that we're halfway done with the map. I mean, we can pretty much guarantee that we'll be halfway done with the map in total in this episode. So that's pretty cool to me. So let's go ahead and once we're up this hill, there should be a right turn pretty soon after, and I think it's right up there, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, come on! Climb! Climb! Is that our right turn? No, I don't think so. I don't think it is. So let's go ahead and open the map real quick just to see how far we're going to have to go. Okay, so literally we're going to have to go until it, it's going to be a right, but it'll be a right that seems basically like it's straight. So I'm putting it in high, leave it for a second, and then put it back in automatic so it'll pull from second to third. And just like I said, just keep trucking. I just wish this thing had another gear. I mean, it wouldn't even need any more power. It just needs another gear so that whenever it's running around without any cargo, it's got the ability to really, kind of get a move on. Because, frankly, it's kind of it's just one of those things that when you're driving down a paved road, you're like, man, I wish this thing would start moving. You know what I mean? All right, I don't know how long it's going to stay in automatic mode out here. Hell, I don't know how long it's going to stay in high, just because the ground is the ground is super soft. It may force us to drive in low, which, I mean, is fine. We can do that. It's just kind of oh, really? Some people in the comments are going to be happy because it's going to keep me out of Tomcat gear. I need that on a shirt. Tomcat gear. It just needs to be a picture of the MudRunner logo, or not the MudRunner logo, what the heck am I talking about? The MudRunner gear stick, and with labels low, reverse, automatic, Tomcat gear. That would be hilarious. How far out are we? We shouldn't be that far out. We should be just about right there. Yeah, it'll go into high if you're going downhill. I mean, woo, you better believe it will. Honestly, if it wouldn't go into high downhill, I don't know what I'd be doing with this thing. All right, yep, it's right there to the right. I just wanted to make sure that it was before I continued on down to the wilderness and then realized I had to turn around. All righty, so there are the medium logs. So let's go ahead and stick this trailer someplace simple to load. Right there should be fine. And detach trailer. Now let's, oops. I forgot I was in high. Let's drive around to the other side. We'll get this thing turned around, so we should be able to load it fairly fast. What I'm going to try and do is set us up in a position that makes it easy to just transition from one angle to the other. Also being cautious to not hit those logs and kind of knock them out of position. Because if you do that, it just kind of becomes a pain. Because, like, then you have to go, like, running around in a million different places to try to actually, like, pick them all up. And that's not really a big deal with some of the other trucks, but with this, it is. Trust me. Line it up. I'm going to try out this angle and see if it works. It should work. All right, there we go. And operate the crane. So let's get this thing upright. Well, that's, like, just about perfect. Okay. Open it up. And, whoop. And down. No. Oh, my God. Yes. I know this is a little dangerous, but I kind of want to do it anyway. Holy crap. Oh, my God. Oh, we did it, dude. Everything in one go. Oh my God, everything in one go. That's tremendous. That is tremendous. Look at that. That's insane. All right, now all we got to do is go drive back around and hook the trailer back up. That's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Like, if you can get it done like that, that is the way to freaking do it. Oh my God. That's so good. That's so good. And I still, like, I mean, I don't consider myself any sort of expert at logging in SpinTires. I consider myself to have a lot more experience with, like, mods and trail riding and rock crawling and stuff like that than I do with logging. Logging, it was, like, that's the thing, is it was never, like, something that I practiced all that much. And then when I did, I got decent at it, but, like, I still didn't practice it as much as, like, I feel like I could have. Okay, so that should be close enough. Hooked up and loaded. That is incredible. All right, where did it move the medium logs to? Let's see. Empty, empty, empty. 4 short logs. 3 medium logs over here by the coast. Okay, so that'll be an interesting one. But you know what? That's really close to the lumber. Well, no, actually it isn't. Unless you want to go, like, trailblazing. Unless you really want to go trailblazing, it's actually really far from a lot of the lumber mills. So, with that being said, oh God, I don't know how we're going to have to, like, drive our way out of this one. This one's going to be weird. This one's going to be really weird. Forward and get the wheel turned all the way back because you got to wait. It's like a loading bar almost. Before we go the other way, get him turned back and then inch forward and then inch back the other way. It's a bit tedious. And as you're reversing, get the wheels turned again. Okay, there we go. Finally, we can start to make that wide, sweeping U-turn. And we still need to go back and return the other way. It's just, it's insane. You know how Jeremy Clarkson has used the term, the turning circle of a moon? This is more than that. This is not that. This is more than that. Wait for the wheels to freaking turn. Oh my God. All right, now we can go. I've never done that before. I've legit never gotten like 3 logs in one go, like with the crane before. Like that is an accomplishment for me. That's freaking awesome. I mean, I'm sure there's some people that are going to be like, "Oh my God, I do that each and every time, all the time." This like no don't worry about it. But like, dude, I've never done that before, and that's a freaking achievement for me, I think. I've definitely never done it in a video before, that's for sure. Let's put it in low 3 and just let it just chug up the hill. Come on. It's quite a sight to see, though. I really am enjoying this map. It's super fun. Like, it's super fun. It's simple. Scavenge mode is simple. I was like, there's a lot of people that were thinking it was going to be complicated. But no, I mean, it's a very simple idea. It's just like, as long as you know how to work the crane, you're good. Like, 100% good. You can figure scavenge out in like 5 minutes or less, as long as you know how to operate the crane. Which, if you don't, I recommend you practice, because like just using the auto load is only going to get you so far. Oh, come on now. I know you can do this without a winch. I believe in you. Oh yeah, I believe in you. You've got the tires to do it, dude. Yes. Come on. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Sweet. All right, so we don't really have that much further to go now. We just have to get back out on the pavement, and once we get back out on the pavement, we can freaking throw this beast into high, or not even high. We can probably throw it into automatic going down the hills, because if we throw it in automatic, this thing will move, or at least move as much as it can. I mean, it's not fast. It's not fast at all. But there's the pavement. We're already basically there. I would love to drive something like this someday, just to get, like, the feeling of what that would be like to operate, like, a massive piece of machinery like this. Like, oh my god, the closest I've come to anything like this was, like, I operated an excavator with, like, a claw attachment, but I was only, like, 10 years old at the time, so I don't really remember much about it. That's, like, and that's about, I mean, I've operated, like, backhoes and stuff, and I've driven tractors, but that's about as close as I've gotten to something like this. Just kind of moving along now, cruising in third. Got the headlights on because sun's starting to set. Well, it's pretty much already set at this point. It's not like completely dark, but we can turn the headlights off out here. We don't really need them, but to be fair, I feel like I should probably run them, because like if I was doing this for real, I would definitely run the highlights? Headlights. Not highlights. Headlights. Boy. It's so quiet in third. Like, it's stupid quiet. Like, I mean, not so much when you go into interior view, but, like, when you're just cruising along, man, it's quiet. I don't know why it's so quiet. I kind of feel like it's too quiet for one. All we got to do is look for that little turnoff on the right, and then we've got that hill to climb. And then she's golden, man. That is how you log. That is genuinely how you log in MudRunner. I mean, it's definitely a thing for sure. Now, I wonder if using this just for loading and using other trucks for hauling would be faster, but at the same time, like, I don't really know if you would have actually that much benefit in the long run. And I'm going to go ahead and put it in low 3 now, because I know for a fact if I try to put it in high and climb this hill, it will bog. It will bog 100%. So we'll just keep it moving for now and let her eat, basically. Let her rip. To be fair, she's not really doing much ripping right now. She's more just kind of moseying. I mean, I feel like at the end of the day, that's kind of like what this thing does. I said it in a previous video that this thing doesn't run. It doesn't well, it runs, but it doesn't like run in the sense of like moving fast. It doesn't like run. It doesn't rip. You know, it doesn't eat. It just moseys. That's what it does. Just a little bit further now, and we'll have these dropped off the lumber mill. I was quick. It was clean. It was just well done, in my personal opinion. Like, man, boom, 4 points unloaded. That's all. 8 points delivered. First lumber mill is done. So now all we have to do is that one more lumber mill. We've got logs to pick up. Where are they? Over here by the coast. Now, do these trucks over here have, let's see. They do not have grappling arms. But I wonder if, oh god. Ooh, that was close. Too close. Let's see. That garage is on the way to the other one, right? So, well, sort of, kind of. Oh yeah, garage and then scavenge medium logs. Okay, beautiful. So, with that being said, we might rip over there in this thing. Only thing is, well, oh, I bet you this is the one that doesn't have the ability to, yeah, let's see. Can we do the cart with crane? I am so glad I checked, because you can't. You can't do the cart with a crane on that one. So, It's back to this guy for me, because I'll tell you something. It's gonna take. I mean, you think it's gonna take a long time if we use this with the crane? Trust me. Drive that thing over there, and then drive the other truck over, and then drive this over, just so we have a crane, and then load, and then drive the other truck back, and then have to drive this to another objective. It'll take a lot longer, and that completely answered my question, actually, about which would be the quicker way to play this map. It definitely answered my question, 100%, but what we're going to do, I think, is we're going to, between now and the next episode, what we're going to do is we're going to get this guy over to the other garage. That has been the next scavenge point. I mean, that was a really, quick episode. I know it was probably a little quicker than some of you guys were expecting, but we got, literally a perfect load up of lumber. When we finished off this lumber mill, so we're now 50% complete with this map, with the ridge. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure you hit that like button. Tell me in the comments below what y'all thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time. Talk to y'all later.